Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the citizens and the channel known as Drunken Citizen. I've been a little busy, off camera, just kind of working on stuff. Gave it a paint job. Was talking with my buddy Crazy CB, and he suggested to drive with the mouse, I should use gyros. So I've added a gyro there, and a gyro over here. The suspension system, I've been contemplating about using maybe some rotors, like one here with some arms that go out, and then another one behind it with a rotor that goes out, with an arm that goes out from a rotor to give a lot more motion. Um, Seen it done on a Splitsy channel, but I didn't see how he did it. So, time to experiment, I guess. We're not doing that today, though. I have been, well, this is more of an update, I guess, but I've been wandering around the last couple days trying to find other bases to raid and everything. I've gone 30k in every direction here, and I haven't found anything. Like, that's it. Those two bases were the only thing that was around here. So I can't see a reason to make a bigger rover to go battle them if I can't even find them. So I've actually been working. Secretly, I was working on this anyways because I wanted a way to get off the planet. So this is kind of what I came up with. Still working on it. It's a work in progress. Way over here. Keeping it nice and safe. But we got our large grid ship. It has... what is it? What do we got here? 8 thrusters to take off with. We have a large thruster in every direction here. We've got... I don't remember how many hydrogen tanks. I want to say 9, but that could be a little off. But yeah, we've got storage all the way around. Got a few of those. Got a refinery. Just kind of packing everything on. This is not going to be like a battleship. It's going to be more like a moving truck, as it were, and kind of like a startup new base kind of moving truck kind of thing. So working on that. Just getting the insides kind of sorted out. We got a lot of H2O2 generators in here. Make sure that if we do get ice, the remote base here will be able to keep hydrogen flowing well, because we're going to be sticking with hydrogen for a while until we figure out this Protec stuff. But yeah, so from this point here, I had to somehow figure out how I'm going to finish, well, the rest of the ship. And that's, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. You know, we basically got all the nuts and bolts and everything together. After this, it's just putting on the cabin and making it look pretty. My builds are not really known for looking pretty. I think that little buggy back there was the most pretty thing I've ever done. But yeah, got to figure out some way of building this forward, having a command deck up here. But we've got here's an assembler underneath each one of these, so that's 4 assemblers. Then there's an industrial assembler I could fit right here underneath the med kit. And then I got H2O2 to kind of fill in some spaces, create somewhat of a floor. And some gyros kind of just snuck in the corners here. Probably gonna need more. We will see how this goes. But yeah, so just kind of figuring that out. It's gonna be messy and not very pretty, but it's gonna get the job done. So I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on. Let me go ahead and kind of keep, plugging away at this and figuring things out. I'll bring you back when I've got some more of an update. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right. Okay, so we are back. Just to say a little goodbye to this place. It'll still be here, not going to tear it down. But we're going to leave everything here just kind of running on this stuff. Everything else should be shut off and good to go. Jeff can hang out as long as he can last with the Battle Mule, which has been going off like crazy lately. But yeah, let's come over here. Let's take a look at this new ship we got. You know, the U-Haul, as it were. Long flight over here. She is not much to look at. Fancy brick. But it should get the job done. Got the antenna, cockpit, you know, got some doors. But yeah, earlier, you know, I got all the thrusters on here now. All the refineries. Everything should be good to go. And let's take a look on the inside here. We can get up there. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Now inside here, with no lights, this one here is kicked specifically over, but I got our reactors, but it's kicked over so that I can route in a ventilation to keep this area pressurized for whatever needs. But this is the only pressurized part of the entire ship, besides the cockpit. Then we come over here. And this is where I managed to squeeze in a medical bay and all that fun stuff. Bunch of gyros. You're going to have, you know, conveyors and just, you know, all the internal guts of this thing is basically all working right here, which you can easily access from the outside. Yeah, let's just let's head on up to space. Let's get this party started here. All right, let's try this, and let's see if we can get ourselves a sweet view coming out the hole here. There we go. And we have liftoff. Lots of weight on this beast. Now we start the feathering technique to kind of, you know, so we can only go 100 meters a second, so we don't want to sit there and just keep pressing forward, burning extra hydrogen needlessly. We want to kind of bring it up, let it drop, so we can get off the ground here. Some people have done some experiments with this, other people have written script. This seems to work. As we get higher, we don't have to hit it quite as often. The question is, do we just find an asteroid, or do we just go straight to the moon? Kind of thinking straight to the moon, so we can try to get ourselves established with the new base. Lower G, easier to get around. Hopefully, I think there's a side of the moon that we can get to that's sun like all the time, so we can get some solar panels set up and have that going. Sure we're still straight up and down. Yep, doing all right. So we still got a GPS marker for the base, so we'll keep that. in case we ever need to get back there for whatever reason. We are getting slowly but surely all of our worldly possessions with us. We are, just one little speck. I should probably flip around here so that we don't run into any asteroids. Like that one. Take a quick peek and see if we get any uranium on any of these things. Although this would not be an ideal one because we are so close to the atmosphere. And of course there's uranium right there, but we are, you know what? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Poorly placed GPS marker, but we got it. Make a little mining ship or something like that. Come back and get that. All right, we've made it. We are in space. We are out of Earth-like's gravitational pull. And not sure where the moon is. But we will figure that out in a little while. Let's see what this tasty bit here has. Magnesium. We should have plenty of that for right now. I guess that's all this has. Surprised. Let's center ourselves, relax a bit here. We need to find the moon, which is... That's an asteroid, or is that the moon? Kind of looks like the moon. We have 8 days of battery and 94% hydrogen, so we should be good to go. Do we do that? Yeah, why not? Let's see if this is the moon. I don't really know. Sure hope it is, because if it's not, that'll be a waste of time and energy. So, I will probably just fly there slowly. This might take a while. Ooh, I should also set up a GPS marker for yeah, it's just new. Alright, so now we have our Earth-like approach. If we want to come back to the base, we can just go ahead and quantum or whatever jump to get here. Use the jump drives to get back to that location, and then from there we can get down to the Earth-like planets. So that should be fairly well established there. But yeah, let me just keep flying this way, and I will bring you back when we find out if this is the moon, or if I get so far only to find out that that is a very far away planet that I've been flying towards. I'll just keep an eye out for any other moon. Oh wait, that's the moon over there. That's got to be the moon. Alright, hold on. Oh, it's a good thing I saw that, because that is probably very far away, and I was flying towards it. Reverse burn. Alright. That is the moon, and we will fly towards that. Nailed it. What is it? 60% of the time you're right every time? Anyway, we got our U-Haul. Something your crazy Uncle Eddie would probably live in. Keep saying he's living in a mansion. It's not even a hotel. It's straight up meth lab. I mean, U-Haul. Yeah. Alright. Yep, she just a box. She ain't much. But, let's get that out of the way. So here she is in all her glory. The moving box. I feel like every time I play this and get off the Earth-like planet, that the moon is always kind of almost on the other side of the planet for me, and I always have to fly to the other side. We're gonna have to fly up to avoid gravity. sit here and hang out for a little bit. It's gonna be a long flight. Maybe make a few drinks.
Storm inbound.
Meteor storm. Well, we don't need that. Alright, this is your pilot speaking. Just want to let everybody know that if you're in first class, you get free drinks. And as I'm in front of first class, I too get free drinks. I'm also the only one here, so nobody's going to really concern themselves with somebody, dipping into grandfather's coffee medicine. No big difference. Set that like that. Enjoy the view, which is space. Make ourselves a drink and settle down for the long haul. I guess I should also be paying attention for meteors, or no, not meteors, asteroids. One does not want to fly out here all this way and then wreck ourselves on a giant space rock trying to move. It's like driving across the country and wrecking in Kansas. You're never getting out of there. Yeah, we're kind of already headed towards one. Wrong button, B. We'll take a little swing by this rock here and see if there's anything useful, uranium or something like that. Then after that, we should be able to bounce straight down to the moon. Should probably also see about maybe making peace with some of these factions really quick. Which, yeah, I guess they're not happy with me, but they're not enemies. There's nothing I can do to stop them. I guess we're good. We're gonna rob them all anyways. I need to find an outpost that has some data pads so that we can find out some other locations. I should probably also look at maybe increasing the encounter rate if that's an option. I want to say it is. Been a little while since I looked through the menu. We'll see. What do we have here? Have anything? There's gotta be something. Just cobalt. Not really too concerned about that right now. Moon, and we also have an opportunity to go by this place here. Possibly. I guess with all this weight, the one thruster, we'll have to aim ourselves down a little bit. That'll work. Alright, so we got some ice there. It's of no concern to you. Now we wait. Let's turn off some of these GPS markers here. El approach. Don't need to show that. Show that. Turn everything off. Don't need. Alright, so we are getting much closer to the moon. Still not entirely sure how close we are, because it's kind of looked like this for a minute, and yeah, just gonna let it sit like this. We're gonna try and land on the north or the top pole or whatever it is, and hopefully we get some good sun rays from there, where we can just set up a couple solar panel arrays, get that all set up nicely. Having a few martinis on this long flight, you know, gotta be able to relax. I would say blue cheese olive martinis, probably my favorite. It's just hard to find a bar that has blue cheese olives, you know. Well worth it if you do, though. Yeah. Maybe I'll bring you back a little bit closer to us getting ready to land, although I have to build a landing pad. So there's that, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably bring you back at that point. Alright, we have got a compass heading. We are on the South Pole. Maybe that's where we'll stay on account of, it's going to be a little hard to get to the other side at this point. I can't be bothered to deal with that. But the South Pole should have ice, lots of ice, which I believe I can see right over there. So between the ice and hopefully a decent amount of sunlight from the very southern tip, just head this way just a little bit, and we will see what we get. As I tell you, this right side of the moon here has been lit the entire time we've been flying here, and it's been flying for a long time. So, yeah. We are getting close. Still no altitude detection. So, I guess we're still a decent amount away. Not that far, though. Alright. Got altitude. Do we get lucky and find something with some platinum? on the South Pole? Probably not, but let's cross our fingers and hope. Well, I didn't really want to be around a bunch of ice. That's going to throw off all the monitors. Silver ice. Well, we got a lot of stuff showing up here. Let's turn the reverse thrusters on. Well, we got platinum right there. So that's good. This looks like this is the most southern tip right here, right in this area. So, let's see here. Somewhere in here is probably an okay spot. I'm going to leave the ship right like this. It should be able to hover. Lots of ice. Apparently we got something to attack at some point on here. Platinum, gold. Alright. Both important. I think this could be our jam right here. I don't want to build down here because it's going to be kind of a pain down in the lowlands. But I don't know. Do we build? Oh. Well, that's not good. That is not good at all. Well, shit. We are fucked. Alright, well, we should have some building repairs to hopefully fix this. And you are all turned off for some reason. Alright, let them put out the fires. We seem to be relatively stable for what it is. A lot to rebuild and repair. Let me... Gosh darn it. Well, now I have no idea where anything's at, but maybe we set up a base right here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what we do. Number 4. Let's set up a base right here. Kind of get everything started. Let's get number 8. That. Let's hope that we have enough stuff to build what we need. Oh, did we lose? If we lost everything, that basically means we're dead here. That kind of sucks. I'll have to tear this ship down. What was I looking for? I was looking for... build and repair. Should all be on fly mode. Now then, I do have cargo containers. Where are the cargo containers that exploded? Good, good, good. All right, you're getting some. Who knows what was in those cargo containers because they wrapped all the way around. Well, that makes things more challenging. We don't have any cobalt, so we lost some stuff here. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. You should still hopefully be connected. You are not connected, or are you? You should be connected through there, and through there. So you should be connected there and there. You're connected. All right. So we have some stuff working. Oh, fail. Absolute fail. I don't even know where to go with this. Do we have cobalt? We do have cobalt right here. We got a lot of it. It's just not connected, and I don't know where it is. No. Large steel tubes. Nothing in you. Alright, yeah, let's just take a damage assessment and see what we have in each of these. Large cargo container 2 is this, but it says that we cannot access it for some reason. Oh, because it's damaged. What do we need metal grids. Okay, so that is, where can we get metal grids from? Well, we're not going to be using you for a little bit. I'm a little bit messed up. Now, I believe you are the one. No, you're just the iron. Not. I don't know what happened there, but that really sucks. Interior plate. Let's see. We need to do production. Can we get this going? Alright, good. We need motors, small tubes, and computers. That is connected. and these are being made. Not good, not good, not good. We need to get this going. We need motors, small steel tubes display. Well, doesn't look like you're being used anymore. And you're all just junk. How do we get this? We need to get nickel ingot. Alright, well, you know what? You're not doing anything. You've probably got stuff we need. I wish you would be priority. Hold on, wait a minute. You're not being used. You're not used, you're not used. Don't really need you right now. Need a display. What has displays?
Energy low.
Oh, that's not good. This is turning out to be more of an adventure than I anticipated. I don't know why. I honestly just don't know why it fell out of the sky like that. But let's see what has displays. No displays in you, no displays in you. My doors are gone. I think they had displays in them, but that's no longer a thing. Oh, here it is. You have displays? You have a display. You have exactly one display. Good. Now we can build stuff to repair whatever we need to repair. Feeling that this entire ship is just going to be broken down for parts at this point. But yeah, so we are here. Ooh, my medical bay. Do we still have that medical bay? Because if we don't, that is a problem. Oh, nope. We have a medical bay right there. Perfect. Alright, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me to set up a base over there. Wherever that over there was. I already lost it. Oh boy. I set up a GPS marker for that. Yep. Well, we will figure this out. Not ideal. I believe it was over here. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta spend some time looking for this, and I can tell you it's probably not very interesting, so I will work on that off camera, and I will bring you back probably in the next episode when we have something more interesting going on. All right, y'all have a good evening and a good weekend.